And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've gotten some snacks and some refreshments and stretched all of your appendages. Now you're ready for some more fun-filled D&D action. And so, you all have just been discussing in the local inn that you're staying at of the battle to come. Is there anything else you all would like to do before the next day when the trial by combat occurs?
I'm just gonna meditate and pray and ask for a blessing from Sylvan.
Doing bathhouse time, and we're gonna get Ron whatever he wants.
Okay.
Any request he has, Bryn's gonna see to it.
Yep. If you're going to a if you're looking for like a bathhouse, depending on like which, you know, how affluent you want to go, then it'll just be a cost to whoever's gonna do it.
Oh shoot, we were supposed to go see Cook and make sure the guards were trustworthy. We forgot. Well,
You'll find
here's
out.
hoping that doesn't bite us in the butt.
All right. So if you go and if you go to the more affluent part of town to find a nice bathhouse up in the Goldcrest area, it'll probably cost you like for the full spa experience, probably a gold a person, honestly.
For it.
Sure.
And that's where you get, you know, the warm bath and like the scented oils and like, you know, things to wash your hair and like get your nails did and all that stuff. Eat some dates while you're hanging around. Cool. All right. Anything else you all would like to do?
This is where we're at now. Is that bathhouse or whatever?
What's that?
We're at that place now, the bathhouse?
Sure. Yeah. If you want us to go from there, you can.
When? We still have a couple weeks before the fighting tournament, right?
Yeah. So the martial arts tournament, that is on. Let me look at my calendar here. I believe that is on the 1st of duodecim. So it's like literally a month from now.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And when you asked previously, it's going to take you about 2 weeks to get to Emberholm from where you are now.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's Ron's getting ready. Ron's psyching himself up.
Yeah. Anything else you all want to accomplish, or did you want to move to the next day?
Next day.
Next day. All right. So, you have been properly bathed and pampered, Ron. And it is now the morning. It's before the sun comes up because the Emperor had mentioned at first light is when this will occur. So, you make your way back through the city and back to the throne room. And as you enter, there are less people, as they literally didn't have the space for the amount of people that attended the trial to be here and actually have some sort of fight. So as you enter, you see that kind of opening like atrium before the throne room is full of people, just packed. People looking, seeing what's going on, and as you kind of approach with your entourage, people are whispering and pointing. And you all make your way into the throne room as the sun begins to rise and the light is shining in through the large windows that kind of extend to the ceiling of this large room. You see that they have constructed sort of a makeshift barrier, sort of a small area for the fight to occur, mainly to sort of cordon off between the fighting and then people that are spectating. Lining the walls around The area are both guards there as well as different members of the nobility. You can also see that Lord Cook is there off to the far right, and is currently in chains and under guard. You can see that General Uthek is there in the front in his ceremonial armor. The king and the queen are there at their thrones. The chancellor is there before the steps to the throne, and the archmage is off to the right, watching. And you see that Sir Stone is there in the center, and is currently kneeling down and is holding his great sword and appears to be in prayer.
I would like to note that I'm back to being Vin, not Vince.
Gotcha. Noted. All right. Where does the party go? Anywhere that you'd like to grab a seat, or anywhere that you just want to
I
stand on
want
the
to
edge?
be as close as we can to the combat in case things go south.
Okay. And let's see. Instead of just asking you all where you would like to be, I could just show you.
Ooh. Oh, this is much bigger than I thought.
It's a very grand throne room, and think of how much space would be required to hold a trial with a whole like gallery of people.
So, the king, or who was the person that was seeing the trial? I forgot his name.
The emperor?
Yeah, the emperor. Is he
Oscar
like?
Ventus?
Is he going to be watching?
He is seated right here in the throne.
I would like to be like close to like. I want to see like. I basically I want him to be within earshot of us. So like, if we need to like plea for help or like ask him to call it off or something, like maybe like he can hear us.
There's some open space here. Getting any closer would, one, kind of block his view, and two, may have the guards sort of kind of keep you at bay. As kind of getting in this sort of area is like basically approaching the emperor. So
Okay,
if you
as
wanted
long
to
as
be
he
up in
can
here, you
hear.
could, next to Cook. What's that?
Yeah, as long as he can hear from wherever. If I say like help, like stop it, like call it off, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or he's cheating or like something. I don't know.
Yeah. And where would Falcon like to be?
I'm assuming, are there crowds on either side of the?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. If Vin is going over there, I will kind of slide around. Oop, hold on, it's being real slow on my computer.
It's okay.
I think roughly right around here.
Okay. There with that other side of the crowd, I'll just move you over there. So, because there's another bench, kind of. One thing that you notice that up here are Brannis and one moment, please. Sorry. Old Brannis and the
Hornsby?
Lord Thornsby.
Ah.
I couldn't remember the first name off the top of my head, and I was trying to look through my notes. But he is there with him.
Actually, now that I know that, is it possible for me to stay close to them too?
If you'd like.
Yeah, I think that's what I'd rather do.
Is Lord Kelvin Thornsby. Yep, we can move you on over there to hang out with them. All right. And then I will just put Bryn here. Oh, I got some notes to put her close to the combat, so I'll I'll just say she's by you then, and then we can adjust as needed later. And Ron, you are there. You are free to enter into the area.
All right. Probably there's ceremony stuff. So Ron will bow to the Emperor and the Queen.
Yep. And the Chancellor moves forward and says, by the order of the Emperor Oscar Ventus of the Ventus Empire, I, as the Chancellor, decree that the trial by combat will occur henceforth. The rules are as follows. The fight will be to the death unless one of the opponents has yielded and their opponent agrees. If the accused champion is victorious, then they will be cleared of all charges, as the gods have decided their fate. The only other occurrence of this ending are if the accused were to confess of their crimes openly, or if the crown withdraws their case. If there are any questions, now would be the time to ask. Very well. And he looks to the Emperor, and the Emperor stands and looks at you both. May the gods decide what happens here today. Fight for honor, fight for justice, fight for truth. And if whatever the outcome is, as Emperor, I will honor it. You may begin the trial by combat as you wish. And Sir Stone rises, takes his place here in the circle, and wields his greatsword, and looks to you, and you can take your place if you'd like.
Where's my place?
Opposite side for dramatic effect.
The Stone, I'll be honored to fight you, but Ron does not plan on killing you today.
And then Ron walks away.
He says, I also do not plan to die today. May the gods sort this out. All right. And Ron, I would like you, sir, to roll initiative.
Oh boy. Four.
A 4. Very well. Sir Stone will roll his initiative. Sir Stone gets a 14.
All right.
Righty. And so it begins. Sir Stone, wielding his great sword, begins to cast a spell.
Can I religion?
Yeah, you sure can. He casts a spell onto himself as he holds onto his holy symbol, and you see light wash over him. What's your religion roll?
14.
He has cast Shield of Faith upon himself.
Okay.
Whoop. Hold on just one second. Bun. I gotta reset all those things. Okay, there we go.
Can I say things now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, when
You
it
crashed.
when it rejoins it resets everyone's like it puts it like auto gain control and stuff and does
Okay,
not
sorry.
good.
Yeah, my PC crashed. The fight was too much for it to handle.
So he's casted Shield of Faith upon himself. And
Is this as they're getting started, is this do people look like they're getting excited? Is this like gonna be a cheering thing? Is this a more of a serious, like everybody's just watching?
it's a little of both. This is like sort of a spectacle that hasn't occurred in anyone's lifetime here. So there's some excitement, some things to just see, like they don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah, but for sort of the people that are here, it is probably the most exciting thing that they're going to witness, aside from the trial, in the next decade, probably.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to get the feeling of the place as they were going.
Yeah. Okay. And he is going to
Go on.
move
You can
forward.
do it.
Actually, he is going to yeah, he's just gonna move forward. Nope. Change my mind. Sorry. He's gonna dodge for now. And just he casts it on himself and then lowers his greatsword and points it at you and just waits.
All right.
On.
Ron is going to cast Divine Favor on myself.
Okay. Go for it.
And then I taunt him with my mace.
You come to Ron.
All right. Is Divine Favor in action?
It is an action.
Okay. Over to Sir. Oh,
Never
go
mind.
ahead.
The bonus action.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then I'll move forward. And I will also dodge.
Alrighty. Super exciting so far.
Yeah.
Gotta feel each other out.
Yeah.
Can I like nudge Brandis and be like, you want to take bets?
Oh, what did you have in mind?
10 gold on Ron.
50 gold on Stone.
You got it.
All right. 50 gold.
Guys, I'm making it on the side. Let's go. Let's go,
Yep,
Ron.
you've got a 50
You got
gold
it.
bet with Brandis. And if any of you would like to interject at any time, you are more than welcome to do so. If there's something that you want to do or say or kind of do anything to help, you can.
I want to lean over to Vin and whisper.
Go for it.
If this starts to go south, you know what to do, right?
What do I do?
What do you do best?
I mean, I'm not trying to get us killed.
No, I know,
could
but
yell
like,
for the Emperor.
we have the thing that could turn Ron into gas. You could go and get cooking for moose. You know what I
I
mean?
think. Well, didn't we give the Ron thing that can turn him into gas?
No, did we?
I thought he's the one who had it.
Oh, I think he was.
Or
Also,
was it
sorry,
Alton?
my computer crashed before I got a chance to tell you the other items that I gave you, Ron. Is it okay if I tell him the other items that he now has?
Sure, just drop them in the chat and list them.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks.
I have the gaseous form potion, by the way.
Yep. All right, so Sir Stone is going to, as you sort of taunt him and bid him to move forward, he says, very well. And he is going to cast Scorching Ray at you, Ron.
Oh.
And let's see. And that is a 15 on the first one, so that misses you.
Correct.
The second one is a 23.
That'll do it.
Okay, and then the next one is a 25.
That'll do it.
That's, I believe, 46 damage, 4d6. You take 15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As he casts it almost directly through his sword. He's holding his holy symbol and points it towards you. You see just these three just rays of just flame erupt out of his sword and strike into you. Ron. It's your turn.
All right. Ron's gonna move on in. Start swinging. What is this? There's a 20 hit.
A 20 hits.
Excellent. Swinging away. For 12.
12, okay.
And then a second hit. 18.
18 misses.
All right.
You feel that your strike would land true, and as you feel like it's going to penetrate the armor, you feel sort of this force repel your blade or your mace backwards. Alrighty.
That is my turn.
Okay. And as you have come up into range, he's going to attack you with his greatsword. First attack is a 10 to hit, which is not going to hit you as it clangs off of your shield. And he's going to make a second attack and use his reaction for a guided attack. And that brings it to a 30.
He hits so good it misses.
And he is going to smite you with a 5th level spell slot.
Level 5 spells? Holy shit.
So I'll roll the sword damage first. That is 11 slashing damage. And for the smite, just trying to count. I think that's 5d8 is the max.
Yeah, correct.
Is that just straight? He can't do anything to avoid some of it?
Dope. Paladin's OP.
Oh, boy.
And you take an additional 21 radiant damage. as he overhands the sword, and almost kind of how he describes to you, Vin, as he strikes, you feel the sword just sort of gain a velocity, like an invisible force is just pushing it faster as it strikes Ron. And it is your turn.
All right, let's see. Ron is going to hidden step and become invisible as a bonus action.
Very nice. Ron, you are invisible.
I'm gonna move over here. And then lay on hands myself for 40 hit points.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. So as he looks around as you seemingly vanish, his turn comes up. And he doesn't call out. He just sort of scans sort of the room. Just sort of waiting for you. He is going to dodge on his turn. Wait for you to reveal yourself again. Your turn, Ron.
All right.
You're back visible now, right? It's just the last your turn.
Let me double check for you.
Yep, until the start of your next turn.
Pop up. And then Ron is going to rush forward.
Okay.
Or no, I'm gonna stay, and Ron's gonna dispel magic him.
Okay. Let's see. Dispel magic. What level is are you casting dispel magic at?
Level 3.
Gotcha. Let's see.
Anything 3rd level or lower is dispelled.
It is dispelled. He is no longer aided by Shield of Faith.
All right, that's Ron's turn.
Okay. Sir Stone sees that the effect is now no longer about him. He's going to cast Guiding Bolt at you.
Oh.
And he rolls an 18, which I believe misses you.
Correct.
So as he grabs this holy symbol and then points the great sword with one arm towards you, and you see where similarly it was flames shooting out. You see one sort of coalesced beam of light come from the blade and then head towards you, which you just block with your shield as it's reflected and dissipates. Ron.
Ron's gonna move forward, and as use my free item interact, and use my sphere of spirit guardians.
Ah, yeah.
And
What's the radius?
that is 15 feet.
15 feet. Gotcha.
Then Ron will use a bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud.
Very nice. I'm gonna change that because that's definitely not 15 feet. All right. Dangerously close to the crowd. This is 15 feet radius, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So I believe that you can designate
I
who's
will
affected.
only designate him and not the bystanders.
Yes. This is the first time, well, you're casting it from the Ram Crown device, I'm assuming,
Yes.
that you had. Whenever you manifest this, being sort of a paladin and kind of infusing your own sort of holy energy into this, what does this look like as you're casting Spirit Guardians, a spell normally not part of your spell list, I believe?
Correct. I guess it would have some Ram Crown influence, but Ron is gonna turn it into like this majestic giant elk that is has beautifully intricate plate barding that is of nature and vines wrapping around it.
Very nice. And then into your turn.
And then that was my item interact.
Oh yeah.
I'm going.
Yes.
And then as a bonus action, I cast Spirit Shroud.
Yes. Yes. Action, bonus action. And then I think that should be it, right?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. And I believe Sir Stone has to make some saves right now on his turn.
Yep, he needs to make, let me double check here. Wisdom saving throw. I don't know if that's based on mine or the item.
He rolled a 2. So 5
all right.
total. So, or 8 actually. So he's not gonna make that. And
And take
it will
3d8 radiant
Yes.
damage. Nice. Nice. 20 damage.
20 damage, quite the blow against him. And he sort of sees this kind of happening around you and just being damaged and being accosted from this sort of majestic spiritual elk. And he is going to strike at you with his greatsword. That's not going to hit because that's a 13 and another 13.
Oh.
So he strikes at you twice, once hitting your shield and the other you're able to dodge out of the way.
Question, since I use the item, does that use my concentration still?
Spirit Garments normally, unless I specifically stated that it doesn't count, it would still count, I believe, as concentration.
Ah, okay.
It's essentially what the Ram Crown devices are it's basically a spell scroll that anyone can use. That's how they built these devices, so anyone can wield and basically cast these spells.
Okay, then in
So,
that
yeah.
case, I did not cast the Spirit Shroud.
Okay, got you. My bad.
Okay. Is it my turn since you
It is.
double
Yeah,
whiff?
it is your turn.
All right. Let's go, Ron. Ron kind of does a shield check with his mace.
Ron, you can
And
do it!
Comes swinging in with
for
a big uppercut
justice!
with a 20.
Let's go, Ron. I got money on you.
22 to hit. Yep, 22 hits.
All right, I'm gonna smite on this one.
All right.
Uh, 22 damage.
22 damage. Quite the mighty blow.
Ron's gonna
nice.
swing again.
He takes it. Okay.
That's a 28 to hit.
That does hit. His 18 now is 18 without his Shield of Faith.
Ron's gonna smite again.
Okay.
11, 12, 19 damage.
19, okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is all.
Alrighty.
We'll need to make another wisdom save.
Yep. Wisdom save.
15.
He fails. I don't know how to roll another 2, but
13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely taking some hits to him. So, he is a little taken aback at sort of this flourish that has been put forward. And he casts a spell. He puts his hand on his blade, and it starts to glow with bright light. And then he is going to swing at you, Ron. And that is a natural 20.
Oh shit.
I'm going to use my emblem to make it a not a crit.
Very nice. So he hits you. With the crit negated, very nice use of that, because this was about to be really fucking bad for you, bud. So couple things happen. One, I'll do the sword damage, and he is still going to smite you with a third level, which I believe is a 3d8, right?
Yes.
So sword damage.
I think it's he gets 2 for smite and then additional d8, so it should be 5 total, I think.
4 for third level. Nope, 5. You're right. So you took 8 longsword damage.
Okay.
You are going to take radiant damage from blinding smite that he cast, which is going to be 19 radiant damage.
I need to make a save.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, big money. Plus 5. 21.
You save, so you are not blinded.
Oh,
And then he is going to roll for his smite now.
okay.
Let's see here. And I think that it is 5, right? Ooh. Alrighty. Okay. You take 30 radiant.
Wee.
Alrighty. And he is gonna stay put. Ron, your turn.
Oh. Go big or go home. Ron's going for it.
He's looking hurt.
All right, Ron rolls a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Ron's gonna use a level 2 smite.
Okay.
Oh yeah. $31 damage.
31 damage. Okay.
Swinging
up.
again. Swinging again. Can't fumble the dice now. 26 to hit.
26 hits. Keep them good dice rolls coming.
Ron's got a level 2 smite again.
Okay.
Excellent. 4.
Just hear Falcon from time to time. Yeah, Ron, kick him in the nuts. It always works.
38 damage.
38 damage. And with that,
Why?
the radiant energy, please tell me how you defeat Sir Stone in this trial by combat.
Remind me not to fight Ron anytime soon.
So, he just lays this monster blow on me, trying to blind me with this radiant damage and also on to smite. Ron rears back and kind of backs his hand away with his shield, and then just do 2 flurry blows of the mace as continuous smite damage just pounds through, and leading up into an uppercut under his chin for the final blow.
All right. And as you do this uppercut and this sort of divine energy is flowed through, he is brought low as he falls motionless on the marble mosaic floor of the throne room, defeated and no more.
And then Ron just does a monster roar as he shakes his mace and shield in the air, like, "Roar! For justice!"
Wait, he's not dead, is he?
Yes.
And then
Like
Ron
dead?
casts
Can I go stabilize him?
Revivify.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh.
he is currently dead. Being as that you pumped radiant energy to him and you can't non-lethal radiant energy. So this is the end of the battle, and your I would assume that your spirit guardians will fade.
Yes.
He is brought low. So the end of the battle commences, and what do you do, Ron? We're out of initiative now, but you're closest, so
Ron is going to cast Revivify on him to bring him back to life.
okay. And you have the diamond, I'm
Yes.
assuming.
The first thing I bought when we got here.
Very nice. All right, so you cast Revivify, and this being the first instance of you actually casting this spell, what does it look like as you sort of wield the Oak Father's power and will someone back to life?
A seed sprouts forth through the center of his chest, and then kind of turns into a little sapling. And as this flower blooms, this holy, beautiful light comes out as it drops back into his heart and brings him back to life.
That's beautiful.
Yep. And you see that as the sapling grows, and then the life is sort of rushed back into his eyes as he's staring at the ceiling. And he kind of gets to his knees, and he's pretty beat up, which both of you are, to be fair.
Yes.
And he sort of struggles to get to his feet, sort of blood kind of covered and healed now, but still very much not 100%. And he sort of reaches out to you.
I assist him.
Yep. He reaches out more for like a handshake or like a embrace.
I Hercules handshake him like so, bring him up
kiss.
from his knees and
Paladin
give
handshake.
him a mighty hug.
Yep. And he accepts this and kind of just whispers into your ear as you're sort of close, and he's like, "The gods have decided, and it seems as though it is not my time for me to be at Lathanda's side. Well fought."
We fought honorably. The greatest challenge Ron has ever experienced. Ron will remember this day.
As will I. And he comes to his kind of regains his balance, and then kind of turns and just kneels down to the Emperor, just to kind of give some reverence. And then the Emperor will allow him to take his leave, and he is going to leave the throne room. And sort of the crowd is just in an uproar of just seeing what happened. Have people in disbelief, people cheering, people just kind of can't believe what they just witnessed. Such a display of of melee prowess and like spell casting, and just kind of, spirit guardians, people pushing against the wall to avoid this just eerie glow of an armored elk sort of swirling around the room. Falcon.
Yells out, the gods have spoken!
Yep. And Falcon Brandis goes, "Fine," and just like shoves like a coin purse like in your chest, It's like kind of a dick move.
Pay up, buddy.
I mean, he didn't even just like shove the coin purse into your chest.
Oh,
Maybe you can use that extra money to make your zine actually worth reading. He just leaves.
it's not my zine, but okay.
Wow.
And the
Ron's doing his best to keep his composure, but he's hurting real bad.
you're pretty fucked up.
I will run to my best
Bingo.
friend's side. Ron, are you doing okay? Would you like a little sip? How are you doing?
After the Emperor's verdict.
Oh, okay, I'll wait.
Ron, you did amazing. I'm 50 gold rich. I mean, how are you, buddy?
And you see that Sir Stone is being tended to by some clerics of his order. Vin, you recognize one of them being the same priest that you'd spoken to the day before, is tending to him and to his wounds. And the Emperor says, the power vested in me is the Emperor of the Empire of Vantis. I do here declare you, Ron, victorious in this trial by combat, and you, Lord Cook, to be exonerated of all charges against the crown. You are free to go.
Whoa.
Ron just bows. The big smile on his face. And then whispers to Bryn,
Hope, Ron,
Okay, here, have a sip.
walk away with dignity.
Oh, just here. I'll just put my arm around him
Ron's
and
just
walk
like
you
shouldering it, like,
you
oh.
to like a back hallway where I can pour liberal amounts of healing tonic down your throat.
And you see the Emperor is still standing, and he looks towards Lord Cook and says, you will remain a lord, a noble in the Empire of Vantis. However, it is also within my right to appoint a new lord over Tustin. Some of these accusations and the aura about this entire situation has left a poor taste in my mouth. Whether you are at fault or not, I must do what I must to protect the kingdom and the empire as a whole. For now, pending further investigation of these allegations of the interference of Salon into our empire's affairs, Lord Thornsby will remain interim lord of Tustin until this will be sorted out. And Lord Cook goes, thank you, Emperor. I humbly accept this, and I will take my leave at your behest, sir. Very well. Hereby call this trial by combat concluded. You all may go about your business, and know that the gods have decided Lord Cook's fate today. And he sort of stands, and him and Queen Lay sort of go back to the entrance, and Chancellor Martin says, as decreed by the Emperor, the trial has here concluded. Please make your way out of the throne room into the atrium. And he sort of just people start walking up to sort of dismantle this makeshift sort of fighting ring in the throne room. People start making their way out of the throne room. Anything that you all would like to do?
We walk towards Lord Cook. Ron will speak.
Lord Cook,
He's being unchained in this moment, being released. And he gives you a hug. He doesn't even say anything. He just kind of wraps his arms around you, and his eyes are just full of tears that he was trying to hold back while court was maintained and trying to have some sort of semblance of nobility about him, and he just can't take it anymore. I owe you my life, sir. I will never forget this.
this hurts quite a bit, to be honest. But
Sorry.
Ron is
Apologize.
glad that innocent man life was saved today.
Yes.
And as your first order of business, you must fire Brennus immediately.
No, he's not in charge of Brandis.
Oh,
As you heard from the Emperor, as within
Hornsby
his
is in
right, I am no
charge.
longer the Lord of Tustin. While I remain a Lord of the kingdom, I am currently without a posting. Currently,
I appreciate the thought, though, Ron.
Lord Thornsby will remain the interim Lord of Tustin.
where will you go?
I haven't gotten that far, to be honest. I am happy to be alive and free at this moment, so I'm sure that I'll be fine. Nothing to worry about.
Well, we
You might still want to hire protection, maybe.
yes, your life may still be in danger. Valken is right.
So
Whoever-
I will do so.
They went to a great deal to frame you for such actions. It is likely that they will not take kindly to these words once news has reached out to the kingdom.
Yes, and I'm not certain if I was integral to whatever nefarious plans that there were, or if I'm just a pawn in this larger game.
Probably just a pawn. Just say.
Perhaps I will just remain here for some time and partake in court, as I fear that if I am to travel too far from the Emperor's gaze, then I would be out of sight and out of mind. I have now the uphill battle of rebuilding my reputation. Now, as the court of public opinion is not so easily swayed.
Yes, you will have another trial ahead. Not this kind of trial, but you know what Ron means. If you ever need anything, you know where to reach us, even though we will have words with our guild leader about the treachery that has happened with Quentin, who has
Yes.
betrayed us.
Well,
I
or
understand.
was mind controlled. I guess we don't really know, do we?
Well, excuse me. I just wanted to thank all of you for, well, just being the only people that were willing to stand up for me. And that really speaks to your character, because your character is not tried when things are easy, but when they're difficult. So I'll
Well-
remember this forever.
We believe in justice, so you spread the word that sweet justice can be trusted. We are reliable, hardworking, and we always bring donuts.
Oh, and to read our new magazine. About
Zine. It is
Oh,
zine. It
zine.
is like tiny magazine.
Oh, of course. What is the name of this publication?
We're workshopping it.
You know, we'll tell you when it's ready.
Yes, just in wood. I will try and find residence here until such a time as I can find a more permanent lodgings. So,
We'll check on you next time we are in town. See how you're doing.
very well. Thank you again. I don't know what I could do to repay you. Honestly, just name it, and I will do it.
We do have one thing.
Yes.
We have the deed to your old house. It's ours.
I'm sorry. The deed.
Yes.
I don't know
We
what
are
you're
in
talking
possession
about.
of the deed.
Bryn, this you're confused. This is just another zine. It's okay. We discussed
Well, he
this
owes us
later.
a favor. He's not even living there now. Why does he want Thornsby to live there?
I don't have a deed. I was granted the manor from the
Right, I'm saying
Emperor.
we
Yeah.
have deed. I'm saying
I
we
don't
have
This
think,
deed.
is
You
uh,
were,
different.
how do you say, squatting?
Conversation. We do not have such things.
Yes.
Good day.
The,
Oh,
I'm not
I just-
sure about a deed.
Right. I just, if you can think of something that I can do to aid or assist you in any way, just let me know. And
Ron
I
can
fear
use
that-
a new diamond. I had to use it to save the stone's life.
Yeah, that's a good point.
yes, very well. It's something that I can certainly do. Do you need this today?
No, yeah, it's okay. Ron will just buy a new one.
well-
It's all right.
I do need to fetch for my belongings from the manor. But
Oh.
where are you staying? And I will have one couriered to you.
Where are we staying?
The Whispering Axe.
Whispering Axe.
Very well. I have that sent to you by the end of the day.
Thank you.
Yes. You're very welcome. Well, good luck in your uphill battle of rebuilding the reputation of your guild. So I feel we're in the same boat a bit.
Yes.
Very well. I will take my leave and leave this place quickly. So there might be some animosity or some
Perhaps we should escort you to your lodgings.
well, very well. If you would like.
Yes.
Right.
Plus, like, it might get crazy outside, and then there'll be people trying to touch us because we're famous now, or
Right. Right. Oh, yes. Right. We shall leave whenever you're ready.
Well, let us go.
Anything else you all want to do while you're here, or talk to anybody before you leave?
I just want to. No, that's it.
Hey, Brent.
What's up?
Good news.
Yes. We won.
Brandis
Wrong
is
one.
50 gold poorer than he was this morning.
What did? Oh, well played, Vulcan.
Well,
Can't
little
believe
by
Brandis would
little,
bet against
they were
Ron.
taking
an
him down
idiot.
little by little.
Yes, and then one day he will have nothing, and he will rue the day he ever met us. What's that? Okay, we should go.
All right. And you can make your way out of the Citadel with Lord Cook in tow. And as you kind of go into the atrium, people are still milling about and talking. And as you kind of enter into the Great Hall before you get to the throne room there, people are talking and whispering and sort of, for one, Bron's made quite a name for himself. As that was no easy task. Two, there's a lot of gossip about Lord Cook. Was he really innocent? Well, the gods decided, so he must be innocent. A lot of, well, if he's not Lord of Tustin, what is he a lord of now? Kind of, those kind of gossip. As you all make your way, and once you reach the gates of the Citadel, it is probably 3 times as many people as there were in the
Whoa.
trial or outside.
Wow.
And there are people shouting questions like scribes for the news to be released the next day. People just wanting to see what happened, people wanting to see, who's exiting, trying to determine what happened in the trial based on who's leaving and who's not, kind of thing. So, but you all can make your way past them if you would like to just make your way out of there. Easy enough.
I think so. As we're leaving, I want to whisper to the group. Why would you guys not want me to mention the deed? I was going to tell him it was his job to give us his old house.
Oh,
I
but
don't think he has that ability.
the Emperor grants.
But he could have helped us figure out a way.
Oh,
Well,
I
that's
think
what nearly
we
is
need
for,
a.
yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to tell him it was in our name. I wasn't going to show it to him.
Oh.
That way he could be like, oh, yes, I gave this deed to them before I was corrupted or something.
We'll figure it out, I'm sure.
Have it?
Oh, we have it now.
We have
Falcon
it.
has it.
Yes. What are we going
Nice
to do
and safe.
now? What are we going to do about Quentin?
I think Ron thinks he's in jail now. Yes. So He lied
I
to
guess.
the Emperor, so that is not good for him, which is good for us. We definitely need to speak with Terran and see if
Yeah.
Terran is in on this or not.
Do we do that now, or should we go do Valkin's little fighting match situation first?
Yeah, we still have a long time before then.
Do we? Oh, I thought it was like tomorrow.
Like a month or something.
Isn't that how long it takes us to
Uh,
get there?
Takes 2 weeks to get there.
2
Yes.
weeks.
Yeah, I think we should probably head that way.
Is Tustin on the way because we have a
It's not
lot
on the
of
way.
unfinished business.
So
It is only a couple days traveled with horses, though, correct?
to Tustin?
Mhm.
Yeah, so from here, if we take a look at the old map, and I'll let everyone at,
Map time.
at home take a little gander.
On the map, on the map, on the map.
Alrighty, so
I mean, we kind of
Um,
have to go north. Yeah.
you are currently in Falshir. Imberholm is here, which is where the tournament is. Tustin is here. It's a little bit out of your way, so it's
But it's a road. So it's...
basically an additional 2 days of travel to get to Tustin, minus a little bit on horseback. But you're basically gonna have, give or take, an extra, like a total of 4 days added to your trip. So then it would go
that
from,
should work.
yeah.
How are we planning to get there? Anyway, it's like the same
To Emberholm?
route though, right? Or no?
No.
Or
So
we go through the mountains.
yeah, so if you sort of look here, as you're kind of going out of Falshir, this is kind of the area where you either need to go left or right. If you go to Tustin, then you'll double back this way and then follow the road to here. And then from here, there's a pass through
I think
here.
they're seeing it in the chat, just FYI.
Oh.
So
Now
There.
it popped up.
I was just drawing.
Boom. Oh,
it wasn't visible on the
populated when
screen.
you were done. Okay.
Oh,
nice.
I see.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah. I wasn't showing it until it was totally done. Okay, I see. Okay, so Tustin is sort of on the way if that's the route we have to take.
Yep. So recap to here, and then Tustin's this way. Double back. Make your way through. You could stop at Barrowden if you wanted, or you could just go straight through. Figure out how to get through, and then let's take it to
That-
Emberholm.
Would that be another day to Barrowden?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I mean, we can skip Barrowden unless we're like emergency.
Yep.
So is that the plan? Tustin, then fighting tournament?
Ron has lots of questions for Terran. Ron doesn't believe it could wait.
All right.
Very well. So you can, if you all are wanting, so you eventually escort Lord Cook to the Happy Cloud, which is the sort of fancy
Happy
inn here
Cloud.
that he's going to be staying. That's where you met Brandis, I believe, for the first time when he was downstairs.
God.
And
Yeah.
when you had some Vin posture problems upstairs. And he, of course, thanks you. And just let me know where you will be, and I will have the diamond sent post haste.
It's still pretty early, right?
It's like 9
that was
a.m.
like-
at this point.
super morning fight.
Okay. Well, maybe we take a day to rest. Ron is not in traveling shape.
I'm fine with that.
Or if you're not going to be here, I could always just give you a bit of credit that you can, of course, take to a merchant to withdraw the funds from my account, if that would be easier.
Oh, sure. Yeah, Ron plans to buy diamond before we leave to go on our journey.
Right. Let me go secure some things with the the Royal Bank, and I shall return at some point. So let's check back in an hour, maybe or two.
Okay.
All right. And he sets up his room here, and then heads off to a place to gather some funds. So you have some time if you want to do anything. Secure your deed stuff, buy things. You got time if you want.
What do you guys think? I feel like we could talk to Nearly, let her know things are like done. See if she still wants to get that forged deed for us, just so we have it when we're ready.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Hit up the bakery, get donuts for the road.
Of course, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I would like to buy. What's our money situation? You're saving for a tattoo, so we actually don't need to go shopping yet, do we?
I'm not shopping for anything.
We haven't made any gold. Oh, God.
Though
So poor.
my goal is to find a like a printer, like a print and press.
Ooh. Okay,
that we
so
can
we'll
get
work on.
gold
We'll do
coming
that.
in.
Those are the things we'll do. We'll check in with Nearly to work on the forged deed, printing press, and a supply of donuts for the road. Whatever she thinks will keep longest at the boulangerie, we'll buy those.
Gotcha. So are you looking to like buy your own press or like work with like a printing shop?
Work with a shop and like a distributor to distribute my zine.
Got it.
I'm trying to get some extra income here.
Gotcha.
Jen is a businesswoman.
Wait, doesn't that mean we have to eat at all types of restaurants now? Or are you just gonna make it up?
No, we gotta eat at all types of restaurants on our travels.
If
as
we
well
have
as
to.
news of what's going on about these towns. People don't know what's going on anymore.
No, Ron's good with that.
So if you would like to find a print shop first, just roll me an investigation roll as you're kind of going through town trying to find someone to do this for you.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So you find a couple, and it depends on what you're looking for. You know, if you're looking for something on the cheap, you can kind of head down into the direction of like the like wide side, which is on the far east side. That's sort of like your industrial and like middle class, lower class. As you get closer to the wall, they could probably do it for you a little cheap. It's not gonna be anything special. If you wanted to find something a little more nice looking or a little more extravagant, you could go over to Goldcrest or Six Markets. Even would probably be the best one that you could find. Would be more along the lines in Six Markets.
Define cheap and define a little bit more extravagant in terms of like gold. Just so I don't want to waste time. Like which is like the various. I know like they'll be like talking to an NPC, but like.
Yeah. So typically in D&D, you're basically gonna essentially getting a hireling. You're hiring someone to do something for you.
Mm-hmm.
And to have like a skilled hireling, they make 2 gold per day.
Okay.
So depending on how much work you would have to do, it could be like a gold per zine to print X amount of copies. I don't want to get too far in like dungeons and accounting. But basically what you can find is if you want like a run-of-the-mill, just like plain, just like paper and words and like nothing fancy, anything about it, just almost like a flyer, then you're looking at probably a gold for each one of the zines that you want to distribute.
Wait, per zine or just?
Sorry, per edition.
Gotcha.
So,
like
yeah.
Okay.
You print X amount of zines and they do it for you, and it costs you gold.
Okay.
If you want to kind of go bigger, go home, you can go to Six Markets where they have a 3 gold edition. But this is something where, you know, you have this press of it's just letters on paper and that's all they can do for you, you know, kind of like one font kind of thing. But if you go over to Six Markets, they have a various assortment of fonts. They can create a custom sort of like a an emblem or a logo for you. So that way it's sort of like your very own like mark, like a maker's mark on it to signify it. They can add some color with dyes. They can do nice paper with like thread through it. It's like if you want it to pop and you want it to take off and people to see it, that's probably the better route.
Okay, yeah, we'll go that. We'll do them.
So 3 gold each time that you want them to issue or to print a zine. It's going to be 3 gold taken from you, and then we can work out the rest of the economics later of how deep you want to go into it or not.
Yeah, because like I don't know how many silver equal a gold and like how much newspapers cost in this like world, and so like,
We can
will I
discuss
coop
the
my money
specifics.
back? Yeah. This is later.
So, and then from there, did you have like an initial like issue that you were wanting to like have them print?
I want to, I guess, talk like off stream. I have like a couple names I wrote down, but like I don't want to go to them and do all this like role play and they're like, what's the name of it? And like I don't know.
Right. Yeah, no, that's fine. No. I just meant were you gonna have them start printing an issue today? Did you have enough content that you wanted for them to start? And we can figure the particulars later.
Yeah, because we reviewed the pastry shop. We talked about the events
soup
of
sandwiches,
the
please.
trial.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, there was a lot
You could review the bathhouse too.
yes, lots of places to review.
Yep. And then we can kind of get all through that later on. But yeah, you'll have your first edition ready, and it's basically just distribution all throughout Falshir. And then if you want to go worldwide, that's a discussion for a later day. But anyway, yeah, you can easily find that.
Bryn's gonna try to convince you that the entire back page of the zine needs to be an advert for joining the Order of Iberus.
No, fuck them.
Yes.
Ben
No,
doesn't
we
care
need to have
about.
people join. We need to fix their bad name. We need to make it sound like they're good people.
I don't care about them.
What about
Care
if we
about-
start our own order?
You could just
Then
say
I would
hire Sweet
promote it.
Justice.
Well, yeah. How about it is advert to hire Sweet Justice? Or
I
pay us
feel
money
like
directly.
if we have the first one, have all these ads on it, it's gonna come off sleazy. We gotta wait.
Look, I'm just trying to monetize where I can. You know, what we do is not for free.
And I put my finger on Princess. It comes off sleazy. We gotta wait.
What if you charge them 1 gold per page?
Yeah, I
that
like
way, if they
put my
want
finger-
to keep reading,
And
they have
now
to
I'm
pay
like
another.
digging my
Okay.
finger in her lips, like as she's talking.
All right. So you've secured printing for your to be named a later date zine, full of food reviews and general news of the area. Anything else you would like to do? You could probably go back and then you could have waiting for you there at the Happy Cloud. You're sort of writ for credits, your line of credit from him. You can find a diamond easy enough, so you can just add the diamond back to your inventory that you had previously lost. While you were securing printing press stuff, were any of you going to talk to Nearly? I know that there was some discussion around that.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it. Balkan, are you trying to have her forge your house deed? No, don't care. Okay, fuck Nearly. Let's leave.
I don't know.
Ren doesn't
So-
want to see her.
Yeah, totally up to you. But if this is the route that you want to have like a base of operations or like a manor, and have it done, I don't want to say right because it's not right, but have it done professionally, that's the route you would take, and that would kind of get the wheels spinning around that. So, and it's definitely possible, but it's totally up to you if you wanted to go down the road of owning property or having a base or something like that. So.
It's something we can get to later on.
Okay. Very well. So, anything else you all want to do before you leave the city?
I don't think so. I think I'm ready to go.
All right. So you make your way back out through 6 markets and making your way out of Falshir, heading to Tustin to ask some very serious questions to your guild leader, Taryn Van, to figure out what was going on and what he knew, if anything, And I think that that is an excellent point to conclude the episode for the evening. So
What's he gonna say? Like, oh my god, is he gonna be happy with us or mad at us?
you have to find out.
I don't know.
But thank you all so much for watching. In the chat, I'm gonna put the poll up to see who the MVP was for the episode, and if you
There's no question for today's.
if you don't remember what that means, whoever is the NP or whoever's the MVP gets an inspiration to use.
I was
So-
sitting there waiting to give you one of my inspiration. You didn't even need it. You were so pro.
That was a very close fight. If I will say, if Ron hadn't double smited, Ron would be dead.
Really?
Yeah.
It seemed good. It seemed like you were doing good.
He was.
He was hitting like a truck every round. and
Yeah, but you still had resources.
I did not. I
As
had.
the fight was going on, it was like, man, if I had been the one fighting, I don't know if I could have.
I would
I
have
would have had to just
I
like
would've died.
evade every like flurry of blows, evade like
Yeah, I would have died too.
Just
every
dodge
single
for
th-
30 rounds.
yeah, because I don't think I have as much HP as Ron does.
If I didn't get him that round, then he would have got me. That's how close
Really?
he was.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yep, also
Oh.
true from the chat. If Ron, you couldn't have uncrit that crit, you would have been a different story
That's
too.
true.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one I was trying to decide if I wanted to, because I can do my crit thing where I change it, but it would have been clear that I interfered. So I was like,
Mhm. I was waiting to see.
I really wanted to.
I was scrolling and thoroughly my character sheet while Vin was learning about God.
But with that being said, let's go ahead and do some shout outs so these wonderful streamers and content creators can get the spotlight they deserve to tell you all about what they do outside of the stream. And we'll go ahead and start with Mac and Cheese, please.
I'm Mac and Cheese, please, and I make Minecraft content on YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube at youtube.tv/Mac and Cheese, please, and watch me on Twitch where I play variety games. Okay, twitch.tv/Mac and Cheese, please. Okay, bye.
All right, up next, Virtual Spectre.
That's me. I'm Virtual Spectre. I do streaming and stuff here on Twitch most days of the week, and tomorrow is longer stream day, so I'm gonna be tackling more of Nier Replicant, getting pretty far into the game, I think. So I'm excited to spend quite a few hours doing that with chat. So come on by and join us.
Thank you, sir. Up next, Bunny Dreadful, artist extraordinaire.
Hi, I'm Bunny Dreadful. I'm the artist that does all our art here. So if you liked the map or any of our character art or the overlays, that's me. I stream art and D&D stuff. I've been on a bit of a hiatus just to like IRL stuff going on, but I'm hoping to get started back up soon. This is actually May, and I want to draw some mermaids, so we're hoping to start up next week again. So throw me a follow if you want to see some mermaids or some D&D characters or some D&D mermaids. I don't know. Come hang out. It'll be fun. Okay, that might have to happen now.
All right. And last but not least, the champion of justice himself, Moves Like Jagger.
Hello, how you doing? Moobs here from GGN Crew, one of 4 members. I've kind of been taking a health break for the past 2 weeks, but I should be back in full force next Tuesday. I'm not sure what I'm playing, but it's gonna be a great time. So come on by. We got dudes.
And hi everybody, it's me, Max, and this is my channel. Go to cashersandcantrips.com and you can take a look at our wonderful merch, or look at our Patreon, or look at all the wonderful cool things that we have there from that website. And thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back next week to figure out what in the heck was going on in their order. And from there, I think y'all are getting ready for a fantastic martial arts tournament. So I'm very excited for what is going to be on the horizon.
I'm excited.
And y'all are
Woo!
finally, you're scratching the surface on some stuff, going to a whole new part of the map, and I'm here for it. So anyway, thank you all so much. We'll see you next time. And wear a mask, wash your hands, get vaccinated, pet cute animals, do donuts, not drugs. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a great weekend. Get
Bye.
swole.